So, with all the events over the weekend in Syria, how does that impact the Gabbard nomination at all? I frankly don't understand even what the problem is or the ties, and maybe I need to do more research on that. But it seemed to be quite timely, maybe in an indirect way.
Well, I'll start and I'll be brief. It's the conventional wisdom is it hurts her because it puts Assad in the news. I think it helps her because it makes Assad less of an issue. Sean.
Pass. I'm just.
Pass.
I was dealing with a text that I.
All
I mean,
right, Dan.
She has said some positive things about the Assad regime. She went and met with Assad years ago. You know, kind of not sanctioned by the U.S. government, but kind of went on her as a rogue member of Congress, let's say. So I think it sounds like there are not just Democrats who are angry with her, but there are Republicans who have questions about why did she do that? Why has she always been saying things about Assad that run counter to what U.S. intelligence leaders of both parties have been saying for the last decade?
She's going to answer them.
Yeah, and by all accounts, I mean, she's a smart person. She has a security clearance, so she's been through a background here once. Sorry, Sean, you have a point. Go ahead.
No, that's important to note, right? So what I've been told is that she maintains a TS. So any officer in the military must have a secret at best. And then depending on your current billet, you either have a TS or, I mean, it can go as high as TS. So what I was told is she has a TS that would trigger a 5-year reinvestigation, right? Secret's 10, TS is 5. So that last trip to Syria would have fallen in that. And technically, when you have a clearance, anytime you travel abroad, if there's any meetings, you report that to your security manager and say, hey, here's what I did. You answer questions about, what it was. Oh, it was just personal, or here's what I did, or here's what I met with. Anytime you have foreign contact, you're supposed to report that as well. So clearly she maintains the active clearance, because if you don't, they remove you from your billet. So my point is that that's a talking point that you're going to hear a lot this week, that she maintains that. And secondly, I got to say that of all the times to go up to talk about a meeting with Assad after he goes takes a lot of the pressure off. Like, don't worry, he's gone. So she has also got a little lucky on timing.
Robert, thank you. Grateful to you for coming on. Come back regularly.